instead of waiting to get back, I'm actually talking to you from New Orleans. Check it out. Look at this little common area at the bed and breakfast. Shh. Somewhere down that hallway down there with the creepy paper mache guy is our room. And the boys are asleep. So we're not going to disturb them, right? Okay, fine. So we're going to come over here in the common area. And we're going to sit down on this funky furniture. Funky furniture. Next to the big massive... Oh, there you go. The big god guy. The big... What is he? African mask. It's a pretty big mask. So talk about your eye openers. The trip here has been very, 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 very interesting. It's been fulfilling. It's been hard work. I mean, we volunteered for the lower 9, and there's a bunch of charity stuff. And one night we were actually making these dolls for throws for the Easter parade, which unfortunately Ed and I will miss because we're heading back. We only had so many dollars to be here for a certain period of time. Shark Bite is going to stay and for another day, and he's going to be in the parade as well. So, you know, we've made a lot of connections and met a lot of people down here that are wonderful and fabulous. And I wanted to do a quick blog before. Well, that's Mardi Gras here. Isn't that cool? I like that one. We've made a lot of connections, and it's been a wonderful trip. And we worked hard, and we went down to the lower 9, and I'm amazed and shocked by how much neglect still exists down here in New Orleans, and how much people still haven't fixed things up, and people haven't been responsible, and a number of people breaking in and clearing out people's homes, and the fact that it's still happening is just disgusting. Even the other day it was dark, so we couldn't see too much, but we went past the Six Flags theme park that hasn't been opened since the hurricane, and just Katrina really did a lot. And I mean, here we are a number of years later, and it's still an absolute mess. So I never really realized, like, if anyone gets a chance to come down here, take the walk, you know, go into areas that aren't already fixed up for the sake of tourists, and take a look. I mean, there's still buildings that are collapsed. There's watermarks 3/4 of the way up the wall, and look at the X's on the doors. Like, I mean, those are all from people going through the houses. And if you see a number in the lower quadrant, that's how many people were found dead in the building. And you know, you sit there and you walk down one of these streets, and you see 0, 0, 0, and you're like, okay. Then suddenly you see a 5 or a 3 or a, you know, we worked on a few houses, and the one day that Curtis went without us, he worked on a church. So you know, the damage is pretty extensive, and nothing was safe. Weather-wise, it's fabulous. This is technically our last day here. We fly out tomorrow, and it's raining. I don't know if you can see, but it's sprinkling actually more than raining. The weather report kept saying there was going to be a shower, but like a thunderstorm and lightning, and there might still be. But we're headed out to a rum tasting thing eventually. You know, our last night we're gonna listen to the Pirates, and 3 boys from the UK, and they've been incredible to be around, and lovely to be around. And John and Sika have been wonderful, wonderful hosts. And you know, the French Quarter has been a blast. Just walk down the street, and all these crowded people, all these crowds just having a rip-roaring good time. And it's been a mixed trip. One moment I'm feeling really good about everything, and the next it's, you know, there's something shocking or amazing. And tons of cats and dogs that used to have a home, you know, are now roaming the streets. And it's yeah. It's going to take a little while to process it when I get back, and still dealing with a lot of the BCRS stuff while I'm down here has been tough, and doing this trip really cheap wasn't easy, but you know, I did it, and I think everyone should do it. think everyone should either come down here and spend a few days volunteering, or come down during Pirate Week next year so you have something to do, and that would be fabulous. And definitely volunteer for the lower 9, or this isn't the only area that was damaged or wound up buried or destroyed by a natural disaster. Get your butt out there, spend a week, spend a few days doing something, and just step into someone else's shoes. It's an eye-opener. So, I'm not going to depress you. I have had fun, Mardi Gras World, and the weekend itself with all the pirate vendors, and and we got rained on, so my hair is like, isn't this lovely? So I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna get changed, wake the boys up, rise and shine, boys, and I'll do a proper vlog, something with some sort of weird thoughts or whatever when I get back. Later, boys and girls, from down south on the eastern half of this lovely continent. See y'all when I get back. Bye.